Hi there everyone, Erum here, and I have 3 cards to share with you today featuring the gorgeous Thankful Mandala stamp set by Birch Press Design. This is the stamp that I'll be using, and you can see the fine outline and the beautiful design of this mandala. I heat embossed this design on 3 panels. I did this because I wanted to create more than one card, but I'll be following the same watercolor technique to color all the panels. I'm using Altenew Watercolour Brush Markers to color today. I chose these because these are super vibrant and will work perfectly with the technique I'll be following. First, I'll scribble Desert Night watercolor. Next, I'll use Persian Blue watercolor brush marker. And I'm coloring by scribbling rough rings. You don't have to cover the entire portion with color. These watercolor brush markers are really vibrant, and a little goes a long way. The third color that I'll add is Lagoon, and I'll cover the rest of the area with this. Now comes the fun part. Spray it with water liberally. Look how beautifully the water and the pigment reacted to each other and how effortlessly it flows. This is not the first time that I am using this technique. I have covered this previously in one of the videos, and I really like it. I love making cards using this particular technique. You can take a paintbrush and move the color around if you want to. You can even use a tissue paper to pick up excess water or color. I'll set this aside to air dry. Now I'll do the same with the other 2 panels. I'll show you this just once more and then move on to make my cards. So here you see that my panels are all dry and they still look very vibrant. I really like how the colors look together. And I have cut the panels in half, and now I'll take one half and cut off the blue circle, the Desert Night one, which is the smallest ring design. Now from another panel, I'll cut off the second ring. I'll be layering this up, and for the last layer, I'll cut alongside the last full ring, following the design, the petal type design. My nephew said, "Wow, like peacock," when he looked at the cards. So that is exactly what is the design at the end is going to look like. Once the layers are all cut, I'll adhere these with glue tape, starting from the largest one. All of these will be layered in a way that one is higher than the other in dimension. For the sentiment, I use the Sugar Script U die and a DCWV gold glitter cardstock. I die cut this sentiment in using the DCWV gold glitter, and then I layered it a couple of times to make it a little more sturdier. I'll adhere this with foam tape and also tuck in an accompanying sentiment, which I heat embossed in gold on black cardstock. My first card is ready, and you can see how easy it was to create. The other cards are easier since all the work was done initially. The only time-consuming task is the waiting for these panels to dry. I actually prefer air drying them, but you can definitely use your heat gun. For my second card, I'll follow the same steps as I did on the first card, but I'll just change the layout of this card. This one will be landscape style. For the sentiment, I went with Sugar Script Thanks die. I really like the font of these dies. They're very different to the word dies that I have. I'll die cut the word thanks in gold. Again, this is the same DCWV glitter cardstock. I'll stack this a couple of times and adhere on my card front. And also pop up another sentiment. My second card is done. And it's exactly like the first one, just a different card style. My last card is a gatefold card with a belly band. For this, I took a 9" by 6" piece of cardstock and I scored this at 2.25 and then at 6.75. I will fold this now and end up with a 4.5 by 6 inches of card front. Now onto the gates, or the flaps of the front. I'll glue the mandalas, my half mandala, on either side, and these will overlap. It's up to you which side you want overlapping the other. For the belly band, I took a long strip of vellum and wrapped it around my card. Don't make it too tight, as you'll have to pull this off to open your card later on. I'm using Altenew glue tape to secure this, and to decorate this, I'll just adhere the die cut that says thanks, and my card is ready. I love how this one looks. I think my little nephew was right about like peacock because of the shape and the colors. I actually really like the entire card set, and I hope you will too. Let me know in the comments, please. I'd love to hear from you. Product list is in the description if you want to have a look. Thank you Birch Press Design for sending me these goodies, and thank you to all of you for watching. Bye.